Hello everyone, I'm back again, and today we are going to be doing February's monthly and budget setup. monthly setup, I guess. And I have these beautiful stickers from Romina Rosa, and I just love the way she did these. This is the monthly kit that she has. And if you can tell, there's like little hearts right here, as well as the flowers. I love that she subtly did this to represent February and Valentine's Day. And it's not like screaming Valentine's Day like other kits you find. So I can't wait to put this on here. So now I'm gonna fast forward through setting this up. Well, at least the stickers down, because you guys know how crazy I am about perfection. So here we go. All right, guys, that setup is all set. So I'm gonna start by planning out my bills, because that ways I know what I have to pay for this month, so that I make sure I pay it. But let me put my paydays in. I am actually getting paid on the 7th of this month, which for me is tomorrow. For you guys is, I don't know when I'm putting this up. Hopefully it goes up tomorrow or tonight when I'm filming it. Depends how long it takes with the editing. And then I get paid again on the 21st from my full-time job. So there's that. And then, so I like to use up my stickers because I paid for them, so I want to use them up. Oh, I also forgot. I'm also doing my envelope stuffing I'm going to be taking out my money for my envelope stuffing, but I'm going to be putting that on the 8th because I have some things coming out on the 7th, so I'm just going to push it over for the 8th, even though I'm going to take the money out tomorrow. So we have that, and then we have a car payment due sticker, which I already paid for this month. I paid it in my January payment. I paid it in January for my other paycheck, so it's ahead, but I'm going to put it right here, which is due on the 4th. There we go. And then we have my insurance, which is always auto drafted on the 13th, but I tend to pay it ahead of time. That way I get the discount, but then I can just pay it whenever I want before the due date, which I really love. So we have the basics down. Now the first thing we're gonna put down is JetBlue, and I already paid that too, but I'm just keeping it here because I like to keep track. So JetBlue, I'm doing it sideways again. Oops, sorry. And I paid $33, which I already paid, so I'm going to check that off. And that is due on the 3rd of the month. I'm going to put it right here. I don't know what it is, but I have recently been getting into this color palette, the red and the pink. And usually I'm not that big a fan of red and pink. So we have Navient, which I'm actually paying tomorrow. But it's technically due on the 3rd. I think it used to be $153.20, but I think it changed, so I'm gonna check that out before I write it. So when I do my weekly, when I do my cash envelopes, I'll check it or something like that. Yeah, I'll check it. I think it went down to $143, but it used to be $153.20. I don't know for sure. Okay, then I have my PayPal, which I already paid with my last paycheck. And I paid $53 even though I was supposed to put $58, but it's all right. It's still over the minimum payment, which my minimum payment here is $58, because the minimum payment is usually $28, but since I paid off Spirit, I add an extra $25, and I did my math wrong, and there we go. That's what happens when you don't double check your work. You come out short, but you know what? It is what it is. And then the next one we have is electric. Even though I live with my mom, I still have bills I have to pay for the house, which I think is good because I don't make as much as she does, so she covers the rent and I cover the electric and water. And let me tell you, electric can be pretty expensive for someone in my price range, but now that I'm paying my debt off, it's becoming easier. At least it's not so strained like it used to be. The next one that's due on the 6th is Neiman Marcus. Oh, I always write big and then it comes out small. And I already paid that as well. I love paying bills early, so I don't have to worry about it until the next time I need to pay it. So I don't get stressed out. Because every time I have a 3 paycheck month, the bills get pushed around. And I hate that so much. The next bill is going to be on the 7th, which is when I get paid. And I haven't paid that one yet, but I'm going to do it tonight on the 6th, so that way it's not going to be late. And it's $53. thankfully I get my paycheck on Thursday nights, because I work for the company that pays me. I mean, the company is a financial institution, so I get paid rather quickly because it's direct deposited. So we're going to go on to the 10th, and the 10th is credit 1, which is going to be one of the bills I'm going to be paying the next for tomorrow. Credit 1 Visa. It's going to be $87. And that's due on the 10th. Okay, and then the other one that's due that day is Lord & Taylor. And that one I also have to pay with this coming paycheck. It's $27, and it's due on the 10th as well. There we go. Well, all my bill dues are out of here. I'm going to go on to my other one. That's why you buy extra. So, I have, well, my Geico, which is my insurance. I already have here. And that one comes out automatic. Then I have Merrick, which is another credit card. Ooh. Merrick. And then it's $46, which is due on the 18th. And then we have water, and it's 110 even, which is really weird to me, but I'll take it. It's due on the 20th. Now this, as it gets closer to the end of the month, I usually have a couple bills due on the 25th. So I'm probably gonna push one back or forward, depending on which one it is. I have another one due on the 20th, which is Amazon. Amazon is $32. Try to keep it as straight as possible, but it never comes out that way. And then the 21st, which is my next payday, credit 1, MasterCard, and it's $67. That one I will pay the night before, which is, I get paid the night before. Technically I get paid on Friday, but they direct deposit it into my account the night before. So the next one I have is Macy's, which is due on the 25th. And it's usually $27. And I'll just put that on the 24th because there's not going to be enough room. And then also due on the 25th is Navient Sub, which is $41.69. And then also my Navient Unsub, which is $90.41. And those two are due also on the 25th. Okay, and then the last bill of the month is gonna be Verizon. This one comes out on the 30th. I don't know what the amount is yet because usually I find out in the middle of the month. But since we end this month on the 29th, I'm going to put in the 29th because there is no 30th. But I generally pay this bill on my second paycheck, so it doesn't really matter when I put it. So this is my monthly layout, so I know what I have to pay and when. And I'm just going to make it a little bit prettier because I don't like to waste washi. So let's start here. I like to make it look pretty. Almost made it to the end. Yeah, it's okay. I don't look at the monthly, that little monthly one anyway. Oh, I'm out of frame. So this is what it looks like. My monthly. It's pretty. All right. So since we finished our monthly setup, we're gonna do our budget setup. Now, I went a little crazy when I saw this kit for Romania Rosa. I love the flowers with the little hidden hearts in there, but she also had a different one with different washi, and it was these beautiful cherries with ribbons, and I just loved them. And now, so I had to get 2 of them. And then these washi strips have the little hearts, if you guys can see. So for the budget one, I'm gonna do the cherries. I love this. I'm gonna fast forward this little portion just because you guys know I go a little crazy, so bear with me. All right, so after a couple tries, I was able to put this baby down, and I just love it. Now, here's the February budgets. I think this is my favorite kit so far that she's had. Now, next month, I'm gonna have a different kit from a different designer because I want to spread my love. So I'm going to put down the income right here. Make it look beautiful. This is a couple days late because, well, I had other videos I needed to edit and upload, so that's basically my sad truth. But I got them up and I'm very happy. So, where did my pen go? I keep losing my pen every time. So, this is from Erin Condren, and I'm gonna make sure they're separated. You know what? I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did before. I have 1, 2, 3. All right, so I'm gonna put this right down here. Oh, this is gonna be tight. It's gonna be super tight, but we're gonna make it work. Look at this beautiful washi. Oh, Romina, you kill me. All right, so trying to make it even. Okay, and then I'm gonna separate this, make it even. And then, why do I feel like it's diagonal? Because your eyes are playing tricks on you. Or it could be that it really is diagonal. But I need these bars so it helps my mind. So income is gonna be, now that's why it looks so weird, because of this. That's why. But I fixed it. It has a little bit showing, you know, like a little peekaboo, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna put paycheck number 1, paycheck number 2, and then extra. Now you're probably wondering why I just don't do all of this on like online, like the, you know, all the budget apps and everything. But I prefer to see it on paper because it helps me keep track. I mean, I have tried doing it on like YNAB and all those other, like even Dave Ramsey's budget app, but I just never stick to it. I never go back to it. It just never sticks. So that's why I do everything on paper, because it helps me. So paycheck 1, I'm going to guess 900, even though I know what it is. But I did a mock budget setup, so I'm going to stick with that. So it's 900 is what I'm guessing for both paychecks, because I like to go lower rather than over. And then at $100, because I had some things coming in, like some rollovers and such. So that's what I'm guessing. And then we're going to take this out because I forgot that she had a sticker for total income. But she will be used. I spent the money on it and I will use it. Now, if you guys are wondering why I spent money on this, I actually spent the money on this back in December when Romina had like a little sale for her Patreons, and she gave us a really good discount code. So that's why I actually got both January and February's kits. So I got it at a pretty good price rather than full price. And what's full price is not for me. So 900 plus 900 equals plus 100 is gonna be $1,900. No, not $1,900. Really? Really? $1,900. Am I sure? Did I do the math wrong on that again? Oh boy. I did the calculations. Did I do that correctly? That is the question. So 900 plus 900 plus 100 equals plus. Okay, my math was right. It was 1,900. which is not a lot, but I can try to make it stretch. Now this is just expected, so actual will be different. So I'm gonna reuse this washi because it's beautiful and I do not want to waste it. So okay. It's looking very Valentine-y. So we're gonna take variable expenses and we're going to place them right here. Okay. And then I'm gonna put fixed expenses over here. Okay, so my variable expenses are all my things such as like groceries and gas. It's different from January because I realized that I did it wrong. But you know, you're always learning in your budgeting process. So I did variable expenses gonna be groceries. Then we have gas. And then we're also doing sinking funds. Do this to myself all the time. And then we go on to the other budgeted items. I need to get my oil change as well as a tire rotation, so I'm just gonna leave it as oil change. That way I remember. And then I do, even though I don't have a boyfriend or a husband, I do celebrate Valentine's Day with my family, and I'm gonna try to get them something small, you know, nothing too big. I'm gonna leave that as a V-Day. And then I did beauty, which for the life of me, I can't even remember what I was going to use beauty for. I'm going to leave it here. I think, oh yes, that's what it was. Now, for beauty, I'm going to, beauty for me, I don't wear makeup. I hate wearing makeup. I have the most sensitive skin, so my face just it just turns red as if I like scrubbed my face. But there is a specific company called Glow Recipe, and they use all natural products. Like there's like this watermelon moisturizer that actually doesn't harm my face. They have a pineapple serum, they have a blueberry cleanser that actually works for my face, and they're not actually that expensive, honestly. The only thing is I have to get I got the little sample sizes in December, and I love them, and they're slowly running out, so I have to pick it up. But luckily I don't have to use a lot of it at a time, so I can, you know, this can last me months. So that's why I put beauty, because I didn't want to put like moisturizer or cleanser. So the next one is going to be taxes. That dreaded time of year, paying taxes. Enough said, I guess. And then I'm going to do a little personal for me, because I don't want to feel too constrained during my debt-free journey. So I'm going to budget For groceries, I always budget $200. And then for gas, I always budget $80. Sometimes I get to $80, sometimes I might go a little over, sometimes, a lot of times I actually go below, but $80 tends to hit the spot. Then sinking funds, I'm gonna put $205. I'm not gonna list out my sinking funds because that would take up too much room, and I have a sinking funds breakdown I'll show you guys in another video. And so I'm gonna budget for oil change $100, because it's not just an oil change, it's also a tire rotation, and honestly I don't even remember what a tire rotation costs. As for V-Day, I'm gonna do $60. It's not a lot, but I was thinking of doing like an edible arrangement or something like that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what to get, and it's like Valentine's Day is like next week. But it is what I'm gonna try to figure it out. I still have a couple days left. Then beauty, I'm going to budget $200, but I don't think it's gonna be anywhere near $200. I think it's gonna be $100 tops for all three. But I'm gonna budget that just in case something pops up. So taxes are tricky because I'm not sure if I'm gonna do TurboTax or if I'm going to go to H&R Block, because I did do Uber Eats for a side hustle this year, so I don't know what will be easier. So I'm gonna budget $120, and that's if I do go see the tax person this month. I really don't know yet, so I have a feeling I'm gonna owe because of my side hustle, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then personal, I'm gonna do $80, so basically it's gonna be like $20 a week, which I think is pretty doable. I would like to think it's doable for me because I try not to buy too much stuff. Hopefully that works out, but you never know. So here we go. That's all of my variable expenses. Now I'm going to total her up. Oop. You guys know me. Oh, it's not coming out the way I want it. So I really need to talk to someone about my perfectionist techniques here. All right, look at that. Okay, so now we're gonna go and total this up to see how much money. It's always easier when you don't total it up than when you do. So we have 200 plus 80 plus 205 plus 100 plus 60 plus 200 plus 120 plus 80, which equals $1,045, which is a lot of money. But that's what you have to do to survive here. Now, like I said, taxes, I might do it this month, I might not, really depends. But I'm gonna keep it in my budget until I do. So now we are gonna go on to fixed expenses, which are just my regular bills. The big mama jamas, you know? Acting really weird. Don't mind me, guys, don't mind me. Oh, by the way, I wanted to welcome my new subscribers. I'm so glad you guys could join us and follow my journey into debt freedom. I do apologize if I'm not doing the best job, but I am trying. So we have Navient, AES, and I don't know the amount yet. And then we have Target, and the amount is 53. And then we have Credit One, let me fast forward this for you guys because it's going to take a little bit. I have a lot of bills, which are slowly coming down. So let's fast. Okay guys, sorry about the weirdness of it going down. It's just, like I said, I'm a lefty, so writing straight was kind of like hard for me, but I did it. We got through it. So let's put the total in. Now, I'm going to leave this blank because I don't have Navient or Verizon yet. Verizon doesn't come out to the 30th, so I'm going to leave that one blank. But I'm going to add these stickers here because this has the totals. So this is going to be the totals of not only my income, but also my variables and my fixed expenses. So that's what I'm going to rate here. Gotta make it perfect. I know nothing in life is perfect, but I don't know what it is about lines. Just gets me, you know? The lines just have to be a certain way for me. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. So we're going to put the balances here. I'm going to rate income, variable, and fixed. So we already know my expected income is going to be 1,900. 1,900. Okay, And then my variable is supposed to be $1,045. And my fixed, I mean, I can look up the Navient, but Verizon hasn't even come up, so I can't really say. So I'll come back to this. Once Verizon comes up, I'll come back to this in one of my videos so I can update it. But we have that, and then we have these cute little stickers. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me zoom you, put you a little closer. Then these are so cute, the little calculator and the piggy. And I think I'm going to use this one here for the total amount I put towards debt. So I'm going to put debt for this month. And I'm going to put it right over here, because that's the whole point of these videos. Not only just to make it look pretty, but also to put it towards debt. And I want to put this little envelope with the cash right next to my sinking funds. Right here. Looks beautiful. And then we have the calculator right here to calculate everything. And then I'm going to put this little piggy because it's so cute. I'm going to put it... Well, no, I'm going to put this little cash right here by the income. And then this piggy, I'm going to put right over here. So we know how much money we got in now. And with that, I finished the whole sheet. 2 whole sheets, which I love. And it made my beautiful February budget. Isn't it beautiful, guys? I know, don't toot your own horn, but thank you to Romina Rosa for these beautiful picture stickers. I really loved it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly do. I love setting up my budget, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more videos like this.